Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Video Creators Lounge for the Video Creators Lounge news. I'm Mark Yirrell, your host, as always. Before we start, make sure you follow us on all our social media. If you're watching this on Facebook, we're at Video Creators Lounge. On Instagram, at Video Creators Lounge again, and Twitter, we're at Video Creators Lounge MA. We're also on a bunch of other platforms. Should be streaming on Twitch and also, I believe, Periscope today. Periscope's live. No, Periscope's not live. We'll get Periscope eventually. But we're also getting back on Snapchat. We're going to be starting a TikTok soon. I believe the names for all those are also Video Creators Lounge Creators MA, only not uppercase like on our Twitter. So be sure to check us out on all those platforms to see what we have in store in the future. Sorry for we're not on the regular day. If you've noticed, usually we stream on Fridays or Saturdays. We had to do it a little early this week to accommodate the Grandmaster Fearless Leader Justin's schedule, because he will be going on vacation this weekend, so we wanted to get it out in time. Also, question of the week. So cinemas are starting to reopen. AMC a couple weeks back had a 10 cents ticket to try same price as it was, I believe, back in the 1920s in order to entice people to come back into theaters. I wanted to ask, people who are watching this, are you guys going to the cinemas again? And if not, when do you think you'll be going back? Comment below and tell us if you have and what you saw and when you plan on going back. Maybe you're waiting until the vaccine comes out, or maybe it was for some numbers to go down, of infected cases to go down. Either way, I want to know, because movies, I think we've all forgotten how much we took for granted being able to see a movie projected on a screen with 100 of your closest friends that you don't know. And I personally miss it. And I'd love to go back once I get the chance. I want to see what you guys are thinking. So comment down below. And as always, we're not having an artist spotlight this week. However, if you looking to get on the next one, be sure to PM us to our account on Facebook or any of our social media. And if you'd like to refer someone, tell them to do direct message us as well. And with that all being said, we will now get right into it. To do some general to start off the show, just general things coming up, particularly film festivals. We've been using this space to promote a lot of film festivals, and I think from now on this is gonna be the spot to put them in at the beginning of the show. And there's a bunch coming up, a lot gone virtual, as I'm sure you've noticed if you're in the film festival circuit, and the ones coming up are no different. And actually might have some of them actually have some in-person parts. So I'll just go down the list. Right, coming up, currently there's the Boston Latino Film Festival. It's being held virtually from September 23rd up until the 27th. And the whole schedule is now up. They're showing films as we speak now. How that works is that you can't watch the film until it gets released at a certain time, and then you can pay for it. You can buy it in advance. You just can't stream it until a certain date and time, and then you have a certain amount of time when you can watch it. Right now, they're showing Stateless tomorrow, which is a doc exploring the rescinding of Dominican citizenship from Dominicans with Haitian parents. Interesting topic. I have a friend who's from DR, and he told me about the tensions between the Haitians and the Dominicans down there, and I think this would be a really interesting documentary to really go into that whole struggle. So like I said, being held between 23rd and 27th, you will be streams will be available online. Make sure you look at the schedule so you make sure you are able to come in time to watch the stream, and there'll also be Q&As. Next, we have the Boston Film Festival. The 36th annual Boston Film Festival is still being held on the 29th till the 27th as well, so some concurrent dates with the Boston Latino Festival. There will be virtual screenings, which, like the Boston Latino Festival, be watched in a certain time frame. I believe they're using the same company, the same streaming company, to host all their films. And there are 3 screenings, in-person screenings. That happened earlier today, but they were and they did happen in the theater. There, a couple of good ones. I wish we were able to let you know about them last week, but there are still plenty of great virtual screenings happening. including special screening of Jay Leno's Garage with a Q&A by the man himself, Jay Leno. He will be taking questions afterwards, and The Girl Who Wore Freedom is still available digitally, which is a interesting documentary that was premiered today in theaters about how the Allied forces stormed Normandy, and actually talking up and taking the invasion of Normandy after D-Day, and interviews with the people who took part and observed the invasion firsthand. So check that out. Another film festival coming up is the Boston Women's Film Fest. It's a little in the future, but I wanted to get people to get it on people's minds ahead of time, so you can prepare and get on their news sites. And just be updated once they have the full repertoire out. I don't believe they have their lineup or where the films are going to be taking place, whether it's virtual, in person, or a combination of the two. But it will be happening the same dates. Keep an eye out on their website and try to see if there's a mailing list there. Yeah, they do have a news section. Keep up to date with them. Follow them on social media. Make sure you know when you're first to know when this film schedule comes out. And last but not least, we have the Boston Asian, not last, but we have the Boston Asian Film Festival coming in on October 21st through the 25th. So it's a little ways away. Again, I just wanted to bring it up so that way it's on your mind. It also is going to be completely virtual, and the lineup hasn't been released yet. But make sure you mark it down in your calendar and keep checking their social media and their website to know when the lineup gets released. I know I was in a class. I saw in a class last semester. The organizer of the Boston Asian Film Festival actually stopped by one of my that class. Great woman. It's a crew of volunteers that work very hard just to put something together they care about. So if you can, give them some love, even just follow them on social media. Let them know that their hard work is being appreciated, especially during these crazy times we're living in. And this truly, last but not least, the last film festival on the docket is, again, the New England Film Festival, online film festival. We've been plugging them the last couple of weeks. I just want to give them a quick plug today, just to remind everyone that they have over 70 shorts from local creators online on their website. Prizes will be awarded according to the view counts and sharing of the videos on there. Also, they have plenty of interviews, even more every day, with interviewing the people who submitted. So if you're a local creator, you want to learn more about local directors and filmmakers in New England and trying to network, I suggest watch some of these. And if something stands out to you, try to contact them. Next section, we are talking about the resources for actors and actresses. This week, instead of going down a list of different jobs and classifiers I was able to find, I thought we'd just talk about the different casting companies and how to get their attention and what they do. Shout out to Raj, producer Raj, behind the scenes right now, who gave me this information. He's an actor by trade, and he's been acting. I'm not an actor by trade. I'm more of a videographer, writer. I prefer being behind the camera and other jobs like it. Raj is always in front of the camera, so shout out to Raj for giving me this info and helping me write this section this week. There are, I believe, 4 or 5 main casting agencies. Yeah, 4 main casting companies in the Boston area. Last week we talked about one of them, Boston Casting. This week I thought we'd talk about the other 3. So Slate Casting is one of them. Sign up for their email list and digital database, so you can send in your real headshot, and they would put you on file. They also offer digital auditions, so you don't have to go into the office. They also cast for pets, bilingual actors, and and don't just do film productions. They also deal with commercial products and other types of productions. So if you're not picky, if you act for anything, definitely reach out to them until you get to those jobs you want to get to. And they will have a lot of those too, because they worked on a lot of big productions as well. In addition, there's CP Casting, and it also doubles as an acting studio. So they do provide and offer classes. I believe a lot of them are also offered online at this point. They have an email list you can join, as well as an email and a number you can call. So I recommend doing both. Join the email list and try to get their attention by sending them an email directly or leaving them a message. Don't tell them I sent you. It's just a common networking thing. But yeah, no, try. It's all about who you can get the attention of. People. You send in an application. It's not like other jobs where you keep your application in a fishbowl and then hopefully it picks it up. You need to keep at the forefront of decision makers' minds. Lastly, last decision maker, last casting company is Paradice Casting. Paradise, not with an S, with an C, as in dice. The things you roll. You can send them your contact info and send headshots to them. They'll keep you on file. In addition, so try to contact them, get in their directory. They also provide acting. Well, they don't themselves provide acting classes, but they do have a number of resources on their website, whether it's headshot photographers, other people's acting classes, and additional resources for people who are trying to make it as actors in the Boston area. Click on their resources tab on their website. That will be linked below, as well as all the other casting agencies I just talked about. Those will all be in the description. Be sure to check them out. Try to get on their email list, contact them directly, and see what other resources they are offering, whether it's classes or referrals to photographers and the like. Next, we are going into our segment of the show talking about videographers, camera ops, directors, and screenwriters. Real quick, at the front of this, we have a job opportunity as a photo and data collection specialist for Media and Media LLC. It is mainly for automotive photography. So if you're a photographer, product photographer, this might be something you'd be, or even something in regards to landscape or architecture photography. Somebody who's used to doing commercial work, but also is used to shooting with wide lenses. I'd say this could be a job for you. Be sure to check out the Indeed link. Link is below in the comment section, or the description section of this video, and send them your resume. See if it would be a good fit. In addition, we have some opportunities for screenwriters. Both of these are at least in part. The first one is totally organized by the Boston Screenwriters Group. We've had a couple of their members come through to our old location, Kenyatta Hoskins and Jeff Stewart. They came through. Good guys. They're hosting the Boston Screenwriters Group meeting over Zoom on the 3rd of October. Be sure to email your scripts the Thursday before the event to Boston Screenwriters Group at gmail.com. And you can get it peer reviewed by the members of the group as well as their leadership. They're looking for micro and short scripts. If you have something a bit longer, try to limit it to the first 10 pages or select a certain scene or episode you want to particularly have critiqued. And if you need more information, just go to their link directly. If you want to be notified of future meetups, because they do have them pretty regularly, I believe once a month or every 2 weeks, or and maybe even more frequently than that. Join their Facebook groups. You can get first once they make the event. Second event they're putting on, or at least helping putting on, along with, in addition with, in a co-production with Kenyatta Hoskins and OURfilms, the Black Cinematic Initiative. They are having a free actors audition workshop also being held over Zoom. This one's going to be happening on the 10th of October, and it will be conducted by Naheem Garcia, who is a working professional actor and producer, and he's known for his work on R.I.P.D., The Purge, Election Year, and The Equalizer 2. And the audition will be for a production named Moynihan Shrugged, and the casting and shooting details will be in the linked Facebook event. So just check out the description. All the information will be there. Definitely check it out. Naheem sounds like a very great guy and a great professional actor. You can learn a lot from him. And I know the guys at the Boston Screenwriters Guild are cool guys as well. So definitely network, build your network. There's a lot of great people in the Boston scene, and this would be a great opportunity to meet some of them. So check that out. Mark it on your calendars. Lastly, for the next section for audio specialists and musicians, somebody is looking for a local artist is looking for a audio engineer and who can also do a little bit of videography. It is a temp gig, and it all can be done totally remotely, and pays $70 to $100 per hour. And like I said, it's for a local musician. So check that out. Link in the description for all those who are main in audio engineering. Lastly, we have a opportunity for a cool news story. We have a news from the 48 Hours Film Festival that just wrapped up a month ago. A group of young Ipswich girls just won one of the highest awards available in the contest for their horror short Harvest. It just shows that it's not just adults who can make great films. So shout out to them. Congratulations. Keep up the great work. You guys have a big future in film. And highlights from the week of great of people doing cool things. Our friends at Roll Hat Film Collective group, I've helped out and helped organize their meetups in the past. They just had their latest event, their latest pitch. Their first pitch event back in months was held over Zoom this past week. I'm really happy to see them back. They have these pitch events where local filmmakers and anyone who's looking to hire, build a crew can come and pitch their films and get critiques and also recruit. I've gotten some gigs, a gig or two from it. Myself, and I know the people there, the great people. Shout out to all those who are watching this show right now. I'm glad to see that it's backed. Go follow them and see when the next pitch is going to be. And Kai just released a new music video. What else is new? A great, like always, it's a great choreography, great cinematography, amazing lighting, great editing and color grading. This one is by the Hush Crew and sponsored by the Video Creators Lounge, and is based off the song Lily's Film #4 City Girls. I think that I'm saying that right. I'm sorry, I don't listen to K-pop. I just watch the great music videos this guy makes. And it dropped this past the 15th. So go check it out, link in the description. And I think that is it for this week. I'll add this isn't in the description, but I'll just want to shout out to my man Raj. He's streaming regularly. He just released a new stream this week. I actually stopped by. He was playing Brawlhalla. Go, as always, go check him out if you like video games.
Breaking news: we're gonna do an unboxing later, and if you want to show them.
Wait, we're doing an unboxing? I wasn't aware of this. What?
We'll show what we're gonna be unboxing later tonight. Unbox it.
Why didn't you tell me about this in the prep before this episode? Well, it is a surprise. I thought I would be surprising the audience, not just myself. Well, I guess this is the great thing about this job. It's always a new experience. And what we're gonna be doing is unboxing this Sony A7S III. We're gonna be checking that out. It's the newest version from Sony, and it should be a good time. It should be cool. So definitely keep tuned to this channel wherever you're watching us to see our stream later tonight of that. Closing comments, like always. So follow us on social media. If you want to be part of the spotlight or want to refer an artist to be part of the spotlight, direct message us. Remember to comment below the answer to the question of the week. When are you going back to cinemas, and have you been back already? And I think that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. See you next week for the next episode of the Video Creators Lounge News.